Hello children, today we'll study about the topic changes around us. Children, what happens when you blow air into a balloon? The size of the balloon increases. We say that the size of the balloon has changed. Do you also notice any change in the shape of the balloon? A change refers to a noticeable difference in shape, size, color, state, internal structure, or any other property. Some changes take place instantly, while others take a much longer time. Some changes are temporary, while others are permanent. Some changes produce a new substance, while others do not. On the basis of some similarities, changes can broadly be grouped as reversible, irreversible, physical, and chemical changes. Reversible change. Reversible change is an effect on a substance which can then be returned to its original state. The change alters only the physical state of the substance, however, no new substance is formed. The changes that can be reversed to get the original substance are called reversible changes. Example of reversible changes are blowing air into a balloon. When we blow air into a balloon, its size and shape changes, but it is possible to get back the balloon again when the air escapes out. When we heat water, it changes into steam. This process is called evaporation. If the steam is cooled down, it changes back into water. This process is called condensation. Thus, evaporation and condensation are also examples of reversible changes. Irreversible changes. Irreversible changes are the changes that happen and cannot turn back to their original form, such as burning of paper, cooking of food, ripening of fruits and crops, bursting of balloon, tearing of paper are some examples of irreversible changes. A physical change is a type of change in which the form of matter is altered. That is, the physical properties of the substance change, but there is no change in its chemical composition, or no new substance is formed. That type of change is called as physical change. For example, chopping the wood, ice melting, tearing of paper. These are all examples of physical change. Physical change involves changes in the physical properties such as shape, size, or state of the given substance. There is no change in the internal structure of the substance. Most of the physical changes are reversible, like melting of ice and inflation of hot air balloon. But however, not all physical changes are reversible. For example, breaking of glass, tearing of paper, chopping of wood are some of the physical changes that are irreversible. Contraction, it is a process in which an object becomes smaller or shrinks. Expansion, it is a process in which an object becomes bigger in size. For example, metals expand on heating. Expansion and contraction are physical changes as no new substances are formed. When the cause of heating or cooling is removed, the substances return to their original state. Thus, expansion and contraction are reversible changes. A metal rim is usually fitted on the wooden wheel of a cart. The metal rim is made slightly smaller than the diameter of the wheel. On heating, the metal rim expands. It is then slipped on the wheel and cold water is poured on it. The rim contracts on cooling and fits tightly onto the wheel. This method is also used to fix iron blades on the tools used for digging soil. Chemical change. The change that results in the formation of a new substance with different chemical properties is called chemical change. For example, burning, cooking an egg. A chemical change occurs due to a chemical reaction between the substances that are mixed together. Sometimes a chemical reaction may be caused due to the action of the heat, as in case of boiled egg or cooked food. Most of the chemical changes are permanent and irreversible. This is because the new materials obtained by chemical changes have new properties. For example, burning of toast, rusting of metal, rotting of banana, mixing vinegar and baking soda, fireworks, burning of wood. New substances with different chemical properties are formed in all these cases. None of these changes can be reversed. Generally, the chemical changes are permanent and irreversible.